The three most important tools used to control diabetes are diet, medication, and exercise. Today on Sit and Be Fit, we'll be talking about diabetes, and we'll be using a small ball in some of our foot exercises. So you may want to take your shoes off, and if you have a ball, get it ready.
Sit and Be Fit is a tone and stretch exercise program designed to strengthen muscles and improve joint flexibility. Not all exercises are suitable for everyone. Consult your doctor before beginning this exercise program. Our instructions and advice are in no way intended as a substitute for medical counseling. Marianne Wilson, creator of Sit and Be Fit, registered nurse, teacher, and recognized leader in the field of senior fitness and healthy aging, is joined by physical therapist Lori McCormick. Combining ongoing research and consultation with a team of medical and exercise specialists, Marianne has created a fun and effective way to maintain functional fitness, improve balance, coordination, flexibility, and to help you feel better.
The exercise program you are about to do is effective for any age, but it was specially designed for anyone who needs slow, gentle movements. All you need is a chair that touches your back while your feet are flat on the floor. If your back is not touching, put a pillow behind for that necessary back support. If you have your exercise band and towel, put it on the back of your chair. Now, get ready to sit and be fit. Hi, I'm Marianne Wilson. Thank you for joining us. With me is physical therapist Lori McCormick, who will demonstrate exercise modifications as we go along. Welcome, Lori.
Thanks, Marianne. I'm glad to be here.
So happy to have you. And also joining us, we have some special guests, Danielle and Judy and Ruth. Thank you all for being here. In today's medical segment, Dr. Lynn Kohlmeyer, a specialist in diabetes, will tell us a little more about this condition.
Approximately 8 out of 100 people in the United States have diabetes, but as many as 1 out of 4 or 5 people may be at risk for developing diabetes, having insulin resistance or metabolic syndrome. A healthy diet and exercise are important when you're trying to prevent diabetes or control it. Exercising with diabetes has been shown to improve your cholesterol and triglyceride levels, blood pressure, circulation, heart fitness, and quality of life. Exercising safely is crucial. If you have diabetes, remember sugar, S-U-G-A-R. S is for start with a slightly higher than ideal sugar, perhaps 150, and if you inject insulin, use your abdomen instead of your legs. U is for use comfortable shoes to prevent foot injuries and wear white socks to more easily see an abrasion if you have one. G is for get a snack or meal 1 to 3 hours before exercising and frequent carbohydrate-rich snacks during long exercise periods. A is for after exercise, eat an additional snack. And R, lastly, is for rest. Rest when needed and monitor your blood sugars often. Put it together and you will have better blood sugars and better control of your diabetes and fitness level.
Thank you, Dr. Kohlmeyer. That's great advice. Let's get started with our warm-up now by getting in good alignment. Rib cage is lifted, hands are on your hips, tighten the muscles of the pelvic floor, and take a deep breath in. Put your hands right here on your hips and lift the foot just a little bit. And lift, and now we're going to just move that ankle joint forward and back. And now we're going to move the ankle joint, but you're going to touch the ball of the foot. Good job. Now you're going to touch the toes. Okay, wiggle your toes. Okay, let's do it all on the other foot. Lift. Now just move that ankle forward and back. And now touch the ball of the foot only. Lift up the toes. And now touch the tip of the toes. Okay, wiggle your toes, pull your elbows back. Good job. Okay, you're going to rock now from the tip of the toes to the back of the heels. All the way up and bring it down. Okay, wiggle the toes again, elbows back. Now, you're going to lift the foot off the floor and work that ankle joint again. Okay, this time I want you to touch the heel, only the heel. Okay, let's change legs. Lift this foot off the floor, start working the ankle joint, and then touch only the heel. Okay, time to wiggle those toes. Pull your elbows back. Good job. Okay, now we're going to lift that foot up and extend your leg and bring it down. Lift the foot up, extend, sit up tall on those sits bones. This is hard to do. Keep the tummy nice and tight. Lift and extend and put your feet together. Time to wiggle those toes again. Pull your elbows back. Okay, stay on top of those sits bones as you bend the knee and you extend it. Now, point and flex. Do it again. And point and flex. We're going to do 2 more, 1 on each leg. Point and flex. 1 more. Point and flex. Okay, sit up tall. Wiggle those toes, pull your elbows back. We're going to do some hip abduction. Here we go. Out and center. Out and center. Out and center. Let's change legs. Out and center. Okay, now wiggle those toes again. Elbows back, take a deep breath. Now, lift up the knee, extend your leg, and I want you to reach out with that toe and bring it back in. Lift, extend, reach out, bring it in. Lift, extend. Good job. You're doing great. Almost finished. Okay, sit up nice and tall. We're going to reach up with one arm, down with the other, and give a good stretch. And up with this arm, down with the other, and stretch. We're going to do it again. Up, down, and stretch. Feel your spine lengthening. 1 more. Up, down, and stretch. Okay, let's put your arms here. Bicep curl out, in, and push up. Great job. Okay. Remember, stay in that good posture. We're going to go along to the next routine. It's going to be a little more upbeat here. We're going to take the heels side to side to begin with. Stay tall. Now we're going to use mime hands. Here we go. Low, middle, up, and middle. Take it to this side. Low. Use those shoulders. Up. And to this side. Low first, middle, high, and middle. Now to the front one more time. Use the shoulders. Okay, now we're going to do hip abduction. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Now bring it back with the heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, and toe. Toe, heel to this side. Good job. You're doing great. Now, heel, toe. All right, sit on top of those sits bones. Lift the knee, extend your leg, bend it, and bring it down. Sit up nice and tall. Hard to do. Lift, extend, bend, and down. Let's do it 2 more, 1 on each leg. Lift it up, extend, bend, and down. Lift, extend, bend, and down. Okay, sit right on top of those sits bones. I keep wanting to rock back. Do you? Let's walk up your shin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. And change legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it down. Last time. Okay, we're going to do those heel taps. It's going to be faster. A few more. Then we're going to go to those mime hands, and that's fast too. Low, low, mid, oh, high, and middle. Low, middle, high, and middle. This side. Low. You've got it. Okay, do it front. Okay, here's that toe and heel. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Okay, heel, toe back. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Let's do it with the other leg. Toe, heel, toe, heel. And heel, toe back. Okay, here comes that lifting of the knee. Lift, extend, bend and down. Lift, extend, bend and down. Lift, extend, bend and down. Lift. Mime hands. Low, middle, up, and middle. To this side. Low, middle, up, and middle. This side. How you doing?
This is quick.
Okay, in the front now. You're almost finished. Let's go down and down, cross, cross, and open up and push. Super job. It's time to pay special attention to the finger joints. Remember, if you have arthritis, pace the number of repetitions that you do and stay in your comfort range. Lori will be demonstrating the exercises without a ball for those of you who don't have one, but if you have one, follow me. Now, start with good posture, even though we're using finger exercises. You're going to twist slowly between the index finger and your thumb. Let's move it to this hand now. Go as far as you can. And then move to the second finger. Remember, these exercises should not be painful. And let's move to the second finger here. And now to the ring finger and the thumb. We're doing about 4 repetitions on each finger. And now change again. It's important to keep the fingers strong and flexible. And now there's the little finger, and usually this one is the hardest finger for me to work with. And now the little finger on this hand. Great job. Okay, wiggle it out. Now we're going to do a little more flexion. Put the ball right here between your index finger and your thumb. And you're just going to roll it about 4 times. And now we're not going to switch hands. You're going to carefully move it over to the next finger. You can use your other hand if you need to. Okay, time for the ring finger to do its work. Get it firmly under there, and then just try to relax that joint. Ready for the little finger? Move it over. Okay. About 2 more. And then you're going to put that ball, just cradle it in your hand and circle the wrist. And let's circle in the other direction. Good job. Now, between the index finger and the thumb, and move it over carefully to the next finger. And the ring finger. These tiny muscles are just as important as all the other muscles in your body. Sometimes even more so. Oh, there's that little finger trying really hard. Okay. Put the ball in your palm and circle it twice and reverse the direction. Place it between your palms and give a little squeeze and a little squeeze. And let's just do a little bit of extension here. Roll up to the tip and to the tip and gently push back. We'll do it to the other hand as well. And then we're going to take the ball down to your feet, and you're going to really enjoy this. Okay, 1 more finger to go. We did it. Okay, now put that ball on the floor with a nice straight back, bending from the hip. There you go. And we'll start with the ball under your heel. You'll move it down to the tip of the toes and back to the heel. Here we go. Sit up tall, chest is lifted. all the way to the tip of the toes and the tip of the heel, about 4 times. And then place that ball under your arch, and we're going to circle it. Now, bring it under your toes, just so it will peek out under your toes, and lift up the heel and bring it down. Lift and down. Lift and down. Okay, now take it from your big toe to the little toe and roll it back. Take your time. You want those toes to spread wide apart, as wide as they can. Okay, let's move it over to the other leg. Okay, get control of that ball. Don't let it roll away from you. And roll it from the heel to the toe. All 5 toes, right?
All 5.
Okay, and let's go under your arch now and circle. Now, under your toes, let the ball peek out, lift up your heel, and then press it down. Lift and press. Lift and press. One more, and then we'll roll it from the big toe to the little toe. How does that feel without a ball?
I don't think it's quite as
No.
fun.
But it's okay if you don't have one. We can always substitute your imagination. Now, put that ball right here between the feet. And I guess it's really between the toes there, the big toes. Whoa! Okay, lift it up and down. I'm going to grab hold of that ball a little bit better. Okay, give it a little squeeze. This is called dorsiflexion, working these muscles right here. And up and down. That ball wants to really get away from me. Let's roll the ball on top. Did I remember everything on the other foot that I did on the first one?
I believe you did, and
Oh, good.
those exercises are so good for people who have diabetes.
Oh, yeah, they're wonderful. Okay, roll on top of the other foot. And now, let's try that really interesting movement between the toes again. Lift up, hold it, take a deep breath, and down. Let's do it again. Lift it up, hold it up there. Can you feel these muscles contracting? And bring it down. Now, let's bring that leg up. And I'd like to do just a few ankle circles. And reverse it. And just a little tiny massage down one foot. Let's do a few ankle circles on this foot. Sit up tall. And then a few little massaging movements. That feels great. And you did a super job. If you plan to stand for leg strengthening and stretching exercises, stand directly behind your chair. Place your hand on the center of the chair for balance. Lori will remain seated. Get ready to tap that foot to Yankee Doodle. Start with good posture. Stand on this leg, ready to tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to the side. Just 3 times, and bring your feet together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 times here. Bring your feet together, and now we're going to trace the clock. Standing on one foot, trace it only with your toes. Stay right there. And now reverse and tap it out with your heel. And stay right there, ready to change. Now, tap with the other foot. Nice and tall. Stay right there in front and reverse the circle. Good job. Okay, feet are together, posture's checked, everything's tucked in. Move your hands to the back, nice and low, and squeeze those shoulder blades. Now, move right up here, shoulder level. And move right down here one more time. Clasp your hands, pull the shoulders down and lengthen your neck. Take a deep breath in. And slowly breathe out. Now we're going to do what I call sailor arms. One hand in front, one hand in back, and stay tall. Take it out and in. Out and in. Let's do two more. Look to this side and look to this side. Good job. Okay, relax those shoulders. Take the arms up in a V and put one hand behind, one in front. It's out and in. Out, in. Woo! Good job. Let's move right into stretching. You're standing on this foot, and we're going to work the tiny little muscles in the feet by outlining the shoe on the outside edge. And then rest your heel, and we'll stretch the hamstring group of muscles on the back of your leg. Good job. Now start on the inside of that shoe, all the way around. And another hamstring stretch. Rest your heel. Good job. Now you're standing on this leg. Outline the foot. Ready for another hamstring stretch, but this time on this leg. This first one you may feel a little bit tight. And come back up. Start on the inside of your shoe, outside. And do it one more time around. And then rest your heel. Make sure your leg is straight. Whether you're sitting or standing, you need to have a straight leg here. Great. Okay, you're just going to lift the heel, press across your toes, lift up, and lift up again. One more. And now let's outline the ball of your foot. And change legs. Okay, time for that calf stretch. It's going to look different from Lori's stretch, although we're stretching the same muscle. If you're standing, the knee should be over your ankle, the back leg is straight, and I'll bet you're feeling it right there in the calf muscle.
Exactly.
Good. Okay, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, let's change legs. Feet should be wide apart, your toes should be forward. Only your back leg should be straight, and you're lifted here, nice and tall. Okay, let's bring your feet together. Push down, all the way up, and sit down, ready for your relaxation. It's important to relax every day. Feel the support of your chair. Just snuggle in, get your back aligned, and watch your screen. Color has such a powerful impact on your life, physically, mentally, emotionally, even spiritually. We surround ourselves with color because it makes us feel better. Pink is a color of love, and blue is a color of tranquility, peace, and inspiration. So take in that color, just sort of breathe it in with the air around you so that you'll feel peaceful and tranquil and inspired. Take a breath in, breathe it in, and slowly breathe it out. Again, nice big breath, and breathe it out, and drop your ear to the shoulder, and I want you to feel the stretch right there, and head up. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you were inspired.